what's up, you guys? It's your girl Jameka. Let's get right into the video, okay? So in this video, we're going to be talking about cultural appropriation and how far is too far. Now, I know a lot of people, they discuss this topic. They make a lot of videos about it, so I don't want to talk about it too much, but I definitely think it's still something very important and very worthy, to talk about and discuss. So let's do that real quick. So let's just talk about what it is. So under the definition, it pretty much is this. Cultural appropriation, at times also phrased cultural misappropriation, is the adoption of elements of one culture by members of another culture. This can be controversial when members of a dominant culture appropriate from disadvantaged minority cultures. So basically, in layman's terms, a dominant culture, let's say like white or Caucasian culture, when they do things, it's appropriate, it's acceptable. But say, African American culture or race or background, when they do something, especially like maybe how they choose to wear their hair, it's not acceptable to the masses. So basically, that's when it can get tricky and controversial. It's like, well, if you can do this, but we can't, then how come it's wrong? But if, say, a white person or a Caucasian person wears a certain hairstyle that an African American black person, wears on a daily basis and is looked at as wrong for wearing it, but when the white person or Caucasian person does it, it's okay. That's when it can become controversial, and that's what people don't really like about, some people say, oh, you should be flattered. It's a form of flattery if someone, naturally gravitates toward your culture, that they want to incorporate it within their own lives. However, some people say there's a fine line because, they're upset that one culture or race can do something and it be appropriate, but the other one can't. So what do y'all think? Let me know down in the comments what y'all think about this, okay? Okay, now let's get into Danielle Bregoli, aka Bhadie. Now, she recently had a cute box braid hairstyle. I believe that's what it's called. I'm just now getting into braids. I'm biracial. I'm black, Puerto Rican, and Italian. But I identify more so with my black side, but I'm just not really getting more so into braids. So I believe these are box braids. It's a cute hairstyle. But a lot of people, specifically African American or black women, were going in on Danielle in her Instagram comments saying, why are you trying to be something that you're not? Why are you trying to be black so bad? Like, why are you wearing this hairstyle? Whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. And Danielle was tired of it. So she clapped back at the people in her comments saying, to all the black females that are saying my hair ain't meant for box braids, guess the F what? Y'all hair ain't meant to be straight, but y'all glue whole wigs on top of your heads and sew Brazilian/Indian/Peruvian hair, which is anything like your natural hair texture at all. And I don't say a god dang thing, neither do the other cultures that you get the hair from. And on top of that, I'm not one of the people who has ever made fun or have said anything bad about girls with box braids or any types of braids. I completely agree that would be out of line and cultural appropriation if I was trashing black girls for wearing braids, then getting them, but that's not the situation at all. So leave me the F alone, or I'm gonna start getting real disrespectful. Now, shortly after she clapped back with that statement to the people and the women that were in her comments coming for her because of her hairstyle, people were then going harder towards her, saying, oh, you're racist because of that statement. Me personally, I don't think that she's racist. I don't really completely think that she was wrong for what she said. It is, a good point that, how would you like it if people of other cultures were saying, oh, look at you, you have different texture curls or straighten your hair like white women or, Hispanic women, or you get your nails done, fake nails done from, Chinese or Korean people, but they not saying nothing about you're trying to be something you're not. So it was a good point, you know what I'm saying? So if you don't want other people to come at you guys negatively and judge you harshly for what you like to put on your head or what you like to wear or what you like to put on your nails or whatever, why judge somebody else for what they like? Some people just naturally gravitate towards certain food, certain music, certain clothes or hairstyles, whether it's because of their upbringing, there's certain friends or family members that's around them, or maybe they just like it. Who cares if they're, to me, if you're not secretly trashing people or talking about them, but then you're gonna do it because it's the in thing and you want, you want the clout behind it, so you're going to kind of embody it, but you really don't like it, then yeah, that's when we have a problem. Or if you're just doing it as a gimmick and it's not really naturally you, then yeah, we have a problem. Or if you're trying to promote something like negativity or racism or trying to make fun of it, then yeah, we have a problem. But I don't believe she's ever tried to do this. I think this is truly who she is, and it's like, let her live and let her be. Stop judging other people, and if you don't like to be judged, that's what I think. Okay, now moving on. Recently, Kim Kardashian posted this picture of her new, I believe it's a picture that she had did during a photo shoot for a magazine that she's in recently, and people were enraged. They were like, that's you? That doesn't look like you. Why is your skin so dark? That looks like you tanned 100 times. You have like a lifetime tan on your skin. Like, what's going on? Did you darken your skin? People were saying, why are you trying to be something that you're not? Just because you have a black husband, which is Kanye West, and a mixed child doesn't mean that you're a black woman. Like, they were going in on her Instagram comments. So several different people had different things to say. They said this is disgusting. Somebody said Kim Kardashian is white, so I'm not understanding why she looks like a young Diana Ross right now. Then somebody was, coming to Kim's defense saying, oh, please, there's a difference between mocking black people and wanting to be black. If she likes looking this tan, so what? This is not blackface. There's black people out here bleaching their skin to be lighter. Leave this woman alone. And then somebody else said, this is wrong. You should be embarrassed. And then someone else said, if black women are offended by this, then perhaps they are ashamed of who they are. I would take it as flattery, because imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. As a black woman, I think you look amazing. Don't listen to negative people. You're at least doing something good for the people. And I'm thinking what she means by that comment is because, Kim has been trying to, help black African Americans who are wrongfully put into the legal system, into prison, trying to release them. So maybe that's what she meant by that comment. But anyway, someone else said, what a dang on joke. This girl is ridiculous and you ran with it. Want to be black so dang bad. This is blackface. Call it what you wanna. And then someone else said, if you think there's nothing wrong with this picture, you are the problem. It is a beautiful picture, but her team made her look like an African American woman. And guess what? She can wash it off and I can't. I will continue being treated as a second-class citizen. It's not fun to be treated as a nobody because of the color of my skin. Something I can't change. Yes, racism still exists. I have experienced it. Kim, you and your team was wrong on this one. And then someone else said, shame on you. You are not black. Here are my thoughts and opinion on this. Kim Kardashian and the rest of her Kardashian and Jenner sisters, they're hip to this. They're not new to this, okay? So getting backlash by the way that they dress, the way that they look, the plastic surgery that they get to kind of, look similar to black women, it's nothing new to them. Like when Beyonce did this beautiful long braided hairstyle, everybody like, oh, that's cute because it's Beyonce. But if it was a regular black woman in a work setting, in a formal setting, they'd be like, that's distasteful and it's inappropriate. However, if a white person or Armenian person, somebody who's not black, is in a formal or work setting and wore these braids like Kim did, they would be like, they might not like it, but they'll be like, oh, it's cute. I guess you're trying something new. They wouldn't really get necessarily the backlash as a black person would for that same type of hairstyle. So I think that's when it creates the controversial, issue. Here's my thoughts and opinion on this. If Kim Kardashian or her sisters or any other non-African American black person want to tan and get a lifetime tan onto their skin to where they're looking like nightfall, like darkness in the night, like, let them do that if that's what makes them happy. As long as it's not making fun of black people, as long as it's not a gimmick, if that's how they feel beautiful and that's what they want to look like, so be it. This is not me being ignorant or passive or just like inconsiderate of the situation, or of the subject at hand. This is just my thoughts and my feelings. We all have a right to our different opinions. And speaking of thoughts and opinions, let me know what you guys think, what your opinions are down below in the comments below. I'll definitely be reading those. And please, no hatred and no racial slurs in the comments. If I see that, I will definitely not only delete it, but I will block you and I will report you. I would like to think that we can be mature enough to have a conversation without all that. Well, you guys, thank you for watching the video with me. Please make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up if you liked and enjoyed it, and spread it on your social media accounts such as Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, etc. Also, subscribe to my channel down below and hit that notification bell button so you don't miss any of my content or my videos. I love you guys so much. Peace.